everyone, and welcome to ISL Aethleti Weekender episode 9. As always, we have our four fans Raktim, Thomas, Deepraj, and Rahul. Hello, guys, how are you and how was your week?
We are good.
We are good. We are good.
A
Very
mix,
good.
Okay,
a
okay.
mix result or a good or a bad result?
Mix, pretty mix.
Mix
Pretty
results.
mix.
Bad weekend for BFC.
Oh,
Bad weekend for us also.
hopefully, the next would be better.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully.
yes, so we'll start with the questions. And for who goes first, the first question for you is that who are the defending champions of UEFA Champions League?
Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich.
Okay, so Rahul was first. Okay, so
Rahul.
let's go with Rahul. So Rahul, the first question: which team got a perfect deal according to its need for a particular position? What do you think?
So I think that won't be a single team. There will be two teams like SES Bengal and North in, Northeast United. For
Okay,
Northeast United, you can see Deshaun Brown has arrived from Bengaluru FC. Since his arrival, they have won all of their games, like three games, three wins. And before that, they didn't get a single win in six matches. So he had a pretty good impact on their team and their
team.
form too.
Correct.
And the second will be Bright Enobakare. He is a great player. He has totally changed the way SES Bengal used to play. Like they have pretty good attacking lineup this season after the January transfer window. So I guess both the teams have got a pretty good deal according to the requirement. Like they
Requirement.
were almost losing matches, most of their matches. So that was a pretty good deal for both of them. And also, I would like to talk about FC Goa. Like they have signed Adil Khan and the youngster Deepraj. Like Adil Khan transfer was a big arrival because right now we are facing a pretty big issue of Ivan Gonzalez being suspended, and also even Donaki is injured. So Adil Khan has arrived at the correct time, and last match he also played a
Great.
pretty good performance
Correct.
for FC Goa. And Deepraj Singh too, like he was great. Just a 20-year-old guy. He didn't seem like a 20-year-old guy, saving those pretty good saves and saving the match for FC Goa last time. Yeah, so
We
that's
had a
how.
discussion about Adil Khan to FC Goa, right? In our last
Yes, yes,
episode.
Yes, yes.
yes, we
Okay.
are.
Okay. So maybe we can see these two clubs, according to you, filled their gap in this transfer
Yes,
window.
yes.
Okay. Okay.
They might
So
even finish upwards. Like any one of them might qualify.
qualify.
Any one of
Correct.
them.
Okay. So for the next one, who goes next? And the question for that, who is the all-time leading goal scorer of UEFA Champions League?
Cristiano
Cristiano
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
I think Deepraj was
The
first.
Deepraj.
Deepraj. Okay, Deepraj. So the same question for you. Which team got the perfect deal according to its need for a particular position?
I think the best deal for the mid-season transfer goes to Northeast United. I mean, Deshaun Brown had his contract terminated from BFC, and luckily Northeast United snapped him just the next day.
Correct.
It's a good deal regarding both the sides, as well the player as well the club also. I mean, Deshaun Brown had a pretty decent first season in ISL last year. He was scoring goals, he was creating chances. But this season, Carlos seemed to have left him out as a substitute only. He wasn't preferred over Ospeth, the new striker we bought, and he wasn't just getting barely just getting 20 minutes in a match and coming on late in the second half. So it was frustrating for him as well as the fans of BFC also. We had high hopes for him this season as well. So it was just at the right time, I guess, for both the parties. It just clicked for them. I mean, Northeast United haven't lost in last four games, and two of the games being against the top two sides of the current table. I mean,
Correct.
both the games against ATK Mohun Bagan FC
And Mumbai.
and the recent one against the Mumbai City FC. Northeast United, if not the better side, but was on par with them on both the matches. and Deshaun Brown had a say in both the matches. So it was a match made in heaven for now, and I hope Northeast United finishes in the top four. If not BFC, I want Northeast United to be there in the top four.
Oh, okay, well said. Okay, so now it's between Raktim and Thomas. Raktim, I'm sorry, but I think your mic is off.
Mute.
Okay,
Yes, yes, tell me.
yeah. Yeah, just a minute. Okay. So the next question between Thomas and Raktim, and that is, which club is the most successful club in the history of Champions League? I mean, who has won
Real,
more titles?
Real Madrid.
Yes, Raktim, you're right. Rahul is smiling for this question too. Okay. So Raktim, which team got a perfect deal according to its need for a particular position?
See, I think East Bengal, AC East Bengal has just the perfect deal, has got the perfect deal because actually, see, they needed some fresh players in the squad because the initial players that were there from the beginning, they were not playing up to the standards, and the team was not
Right.
performing well.
Right.
So with the addition of the new players like Bright and everyone, with the addition of them, we can just hope that the AC East Bengal does something good, and it's it's also not good for a team like AC East Bengal who has such past
Correct.
to be in the 10th or 11th position, 10th position if I'm not wrong,
10th.
in
Yeah.
the table. Yeah, 10th position. That's not good for the club. So we can just hope that with the addition of these new players, the team does something good and they come up, they rise in the table. If not in the top four, but they can always finish on better positions
Better.
in the league table.
Correct.
Yeah. So I think,
New
East
faces,
Bengal,
new
uh,
energy.
yeah, new energy. Yeah.
Correct. Maybe a good energy to beat the team in the Kolkata derby too.
That's not
No.
going to happen. I'm leaving
Okay.
that match aside.
It's a
Okay.
firm no.
I'm
Firm.
leaving that match aside.
Okay. 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 No issues. Okay. Sorry, Thomas. No question left.
Yes, no problem. So for Kerala Blasters, there only one changes. Our Sido got injured, and the Junaid coming to the team. So we lost a attacking midfielder and we got a defensive midfielder. He's playing pretty good, but I will go with the Rahul and Deepraj. The Northeast have done a better, I think, because the Brown coming to the team before he totally I think for BFC he played around 300 minutes and he just provide one assist for the team. And coming to the Northeast
Northeast.
United, he just played all I think around 200 minutes and he already scored three stunning goals.
Correct.
So I think that was that team means the Northeast was missing someone like that, and
Right.
they got a good striker and the team started winning three games with a proper I mean the win against a top team of the league. So I think the Northeast have done good job in the transfer season.
Right. Correct. Okay. So maybe the transfer people of Northeast United did a really good job.
Did a yes, yes.
Yeah, and good work by John Abraham too, the sole owner of Northeast
Of
United FC.
Northeast.
Just to give a fact that Northeast United FC is the only club which has no company as such, a corporate company
No
as their
corporate alliance.
owners or co-owners.
Yes,
It's just sole ownership, which is John Abraham. So that's a really good thing because he really loves football.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
Yes.
If
so
I'm not wrong, he's going to sell the club, right?
yeah,
He's going
it
to
it
sell off.
was a
That's
rumor.
Yes.
that's the rumors.
It's not
That's the
it's
rumor
not
side.
sure yet. It was a rumor, yes. Okay, so Rahul, you were okay. Sorry, Thomas was last. Okay, so Thomas,
Yes.
next one for you. A total
Okay.
of 9 players have scored for the club till now. So, any particular reason for such a good contribution from the players?
So it's always good to score different players. Everybody means everybody needs to score. It is not about scoring the goals, but I think the situation mainly the defenders scoring in the corners. They coming the. I mean, they
Right.
got the height and they coming to the. I mean, coming the to the set pieces and they're scoring the goals. So it is just a part of the game, and we have scored 17 goals and nine scorers. That is pretty much good. So each and every players have that capability to score goals,
Right.
so it's also always a good sign to the team, and Kibu is making the team really better. After, if we consider the last 5 matches, I think Kerala Blasters have more points in the last 5 matches with 9 points last 5 matches.
Okay.
So their team is gradually growing, and I think the getting the more goal scorers always help the team to better and better. So finally, we think, we still hope that we will make into the top four. And today we are going to face ATK, so that will be a tough match.
Correct. Hope is a good thing. Okay, so Raktim, as he mentioned, 80 match against ATK. So let's head to Raktim. So thoughts on Marcelino? He is the new acquisition from Odisha. So how would he be contributing your team?
See, I'll give you two reasons why I think the deal is good.
Okay.
First is, if you see, Williams is not scoring in this season. Not like the previous season. He's
Previous.
not able to score. He's not in his form right now.
Correct.
So if you see that point of view, Marcelino is a good buy for ATK, as the team is solely dependent on Roy Krishna to score, and if he fails,
Correct.
then it is a problem for it's becoming a problem for ATK Mohun Bagan. So in that position, we can be sure that in some way or the other, Marcelino will help Roy Krishna and the team to score some goals. And
Right.
secondly, if you see, Marcelino is playing in the IPL for the last 4 or 5 years, so he knows the conditions here very well. He knows,
Right.
because it is very difficult for a foreigner to come to India and
In
play
play
because
and
of
play
the
in such humidity.
yes, such
Right.
humid conditions.
Right.
So he knows the situation. It is important for a player to know the conditions here, and Marcelino already knows.
Right.
So in that point of view, so if we see these 2 points, to me, Etika Moorman has done a good deal, and he can bring something on the table and help the team do better from the next matches.
Oh. So maybe there will be more creativity in the midfield line,
Yes, yes, yes.
along with finishing.
Along with finish. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Great. Okay, so coming to Deepraj, FC Goa and Northeast United FC are on third and fourth position with 6 points ahead of Bengaluru FC with the same number of matches played, and maybe top four finish hopes down with six to go. What are your thoughts on it?
I mean, in the last two games, we have considered two late goals,
Late goals,
and
yeah,
it's getting worse and worse. I mean, Sunil Chetri sir has also openly said about the 8 match winless run. He's also getting depressed in the way we are giving away the points, where we could have won more points,
right,
like the last game. I mean, conceding 2 goals in the last 10 minutes, it's not acceptable at any club.
right,
So from here on now, if we really aim to get into the top four, every game is a cup game for us now. Every game is a final.
correct,
So we have to win it, or else the chances would mathematically get slimmer and slimmer.
right,
So we need to have that belief. If any team can do it, it's us who will do it, and we need to have that belief and faith in the whole squad
right,
that we could still make it in the top four with 6 games to go. So
right.
I'm still a bit positive. I think if any team can, it will be BFC. So I hope we will sneak it into top four, maybe at the last day of the league itself.
Correct. So maybe 15 plus points to get in the last six games. That
Yeah, I'm
would be the
hoping.
benchmark
I'm hoping.
maybe.
Yeah, that should be
The
the
target.
benchmark.
Correct,
Yeah.
correct, right. Okay. So Rahul, Igor Angulo has scored 10 goals out of the total 19 scored by FC Goa, which is more than 50%, obviously. Can that over dependency on him hurt in the semi-finals? Obviously, if you qualify, maybe FC Goa will edge it, but we never know. Let's assume that.
Oh no,
Don't
we
hit
will
me.
qualify for sure. Don't take tension. We will qualify for the top four
Oh,
position. But I
oh,
think the percentage, if you say that he has scored 10 goals out of 19, but if you say that he
correct.
has scored 50% of the goals, that percentage has been decreased. For the first 7 or 8 matches, if you see, the percentage was almost 83% of
Correct.
the goals scored.
Right.
So that has reduced. If you see the last 3 matches, in the last 3 matches, Angulo has started only one match, and before that 2 matches, Ortiz was playing the striker's role. So
Right.
we have played pretty good without him also. Like with him we are more powerful, but without him too we can play pretty good football. The ball was moving pretty smoothly,
Smoothly.
nicely up the field for Ortiz, and the players were there were pretty creative passes from Alberto Nogueira too. He has been performing very well too. So but the issue is that we need to score goals from other players too. Like in the midfield, if you see, we haven't scored a single goal yet. Not a single midfielder had
Had a
scored a
goal.
goal yet.
Okay.
So we hope that one of our midfielders should score goals, like take the responsibility too. Like we should not be ever dependent on the strikers too,
Strikers.
like George Ortiz and Angulo, like and the super subs too, like Devendra and Ishan
Ishan.
Pandita. They are the super sub. They come in and they just score the goals. But we need someone from the mids too to score the goal
Good.
and take the responsibility. So now 6 games to go. Like we are in the contendership, like we are in the top three position.
Right.
We hope to continue the form like we have been playing since the day one. So hoping for the top three position. Like we will surely finish in the top four, but yes, that's my
You
way.
never know. It's football.
Yeah, we never know, it's football.
Correct.
Just one loss and you might slip up to fifth or sixth position with the
Right.
form of Northeast United and Hyderabad FC. They
Correct.
are also for the top four position grab. Yeah.
And right now, Kerala Blaster and Bengaluru fan have said that they are hoping for a comeback. So that could be a threat
Yes.
too.
Yes.
Okay.
And
So
since Thomas has said that all the games should be drawn, almost all our games have been drawn. Like last 3 matches, we have won only one match
correct,
and
correct.
drawn two.
So Thomas the
Thomas.
we
Octopus.
Thomas the
we have
Octopus.
to
Drops.
Okay. Okay, so the next match coming up is going to be Thomas versus Raktim, which is ATK versus Kerala. So let's start with the prediction. Rahul, you go first.
I guess it will be a draw. This time I am going for a draw.
Goalless draw or just one
No, no,
all?
1-1.
One all.
1 all. 1 all. Yes.
Okay, so Roy Krishna and maybe Jordan Murray scoring each. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
I
Deepraj, what
hope
about you?
Abdul Samad scores. I hope Abdul Samad scores.
Hopefully, yeah. Deepraj,
I'm going for a same score. Like it would be a 1-1 draw.
one all draw. Okay, Raktim.
2-1. ATK 2, Kerala 1.
I like that you mentioned ATK 2 and Kerala 1.
same same score for
The,
me,
the
but
voice
Kerala is
voice
going to win.
modulation was really good. It was like
Yeah,
80k2 and
2.
Kerala one. And
Like the
who's scoring for you, Raktim?
I don't care who scores, but
Oh,
He
anyhow,
just
the team
cares
has
about
Super
the
been.
score
subs.
line.
Super sub Marcelino.
maybe Sandesh Jingan scoring one and hurting Kerala Blasters FC to the core. Okay, and Thomas.
Albino never going to let that goal in.
Hopefully,
We I'll go with the same score 2-1, but Kerala is going to win.
the other way around.
Yes.
Correct.
The
And hopefully, yeah,
Murray or KP Rahul scoring the goals.
scoring goals.
And
So no one other than those two. I mean, they are in game.
maybe hoping for like Rahul mentioned, I hope for first goal of the Sahel. Even though he got 2-time hero of the match, he doesn't score. But hoping for his first goal.
Okay.
And Hooper also Gary Hooper's first goal.
Yes, correct. Okay.
We desperately need a win. So anyhow, we need to win.
we are looking into the top four. So
He needs a win.
we
He doesn't care if they score an own goal or two.
Now I feel these two are going to meet and play football in the real life and going to settle the scores. Okay, anyways. Okay, guys, so it was a great session. Our episode 9 comes to an end. Hopefully, great results for you guys, and maybe you get into the top 4.
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let
Yes, thank you,
let
guys.
Yes.
football.
Yes.
Let's hope. Let's hope we all do.
Let's hope.
Forza Goa.